What if the internet just disappeared forever? How would we even begin to function without Google or YouTube? Well, here's one way that this could happen. The year is 2045 and you're relaxing in your apartment after a hard day at work. You turn on the TV and scroll through your social media feeds. Everything seems normal, but then your phone bill arrives and you notice something strange. There's an unfamiliar charge for 10 gigabytes of data. You thought you'd signed up for unlimited data, so why are you being charged extra? That's weird. You check your other bills and they're all wrong. Your electricity bill is half of what it should be. Your water bill is a quarter of what it should be. And your internet bill is 10 times what it should be. You try to call your internet service provider, but their number doesn't work. Their website doesn't work either. In fact, none of their websites work. As the days go by, more and more things start to break. Apps don't work, credit card terminals don't work, traffic lights don't work, and none of these things have anything to do with technology. All over the world, people are experiencing the exact same problems. What's happening? Well, there's only one way to find out. You grab your bike and you ride to the nearest library. There, you discover something shocking. Every single book in the library has been checked out. People have been pouring through every book they can get their hands on. The entire world is in chaos. But why? Why is this happening? What's causing all of this? People are panicking because they can't access any information. It's like the entire world's knowledge has been wiped clean. So what's happening here? Well, the answer is actually quite simple. All of the data centers that make the modern world go round have been destroyed. Massive server farms owned by companies like Amazon, Google, and Microsoft have been annihilated. Without these data centers, society grinds to a halt. ATM machines can't function without them. Credit card terminals can't function without them. GPS systems can't function without them. Cars can't function without them. Planes can't function without them. Hospitals can't function without them. Nothing can function without them. We're utterly screwed. And the worst part is nobody knows why this happened. Did someone hack the system? Was it a virus? Was it a natural disaster? No one knows. Information is power. Knowledge is power. And in this scenario, all of the world's knowledge and information has been wiped clean. Without Google, we can't research anything. Without Amazon, we can't order anything. Without YouTube, we can't watch any videos. Without Wikipedia, we can't learn anything. Without social media, we can't communicate with anyone outside of our immediate vicinity. Without the internet, we lose everything. In fact, when the internet was first invented, many people thought that this would be the end of the world. They thought that the internet would destroy society, but it turns out that we were right. Without the internet, society does indeed fall apart. A lot of people think that we could just go back to the old ways of doing things, that we could just use books and libraries and paper maps and things like that. But that's not true. We couldn't function with books and libraries. We simply couldn't. We need the internet. We need Google, YouTube, Amazon, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all of it. Many of us have forgotten what it's like to live without the internet. Many of us have never experienced life without Google. But the people who did experience life without Google, they knew that information was power. They knew that knowledge was power. They understood that if you controlled the flow of information, then you controlled society itself. And they were right. Today, the internet is controlled by a handful of giant corporations. If those corporations disappeared tomorrow, then the internet as we know it would disappear with them. And if the internet disappeared, then we would be in big trouble. So let's just hope that it doesn't disappear anytime soon. This has been a Thinking Aloud production. And remember, if you ever need to get in touch with me, I'll be on the internet.